Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. We hacking everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Hacking everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Breaking in facilities, killing all our enemies. Hacking every fucking thing, gotta get a bunch of cheese. Creeping like a SEAL team, shooting with the drill team. Foreign ass movie TV beats my fucking kill scene. Yeah, world is a stage, I'm releasing all my rage. Taking faces off like a motherfucking Nick Cage. In the days when I spray, this how I retaliate. Yes, I eradicate rules, yeah, I have to break everything. Yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Who are you? Tried to tell me what to do, I would not comply. Government tried to block the truth, so they gotta die. You tried to tell me what to do, I would not comply. Government tried to block the truth, so they gotta die. I'ma ride with my 45, kid on the side, blowing up a building, causing motherfucking homicide. Putting C4 when they ride, get them every time, like a mob flick. Now I'm hacking all they phone lines, black cards and credit cards, they exotic cars. I might hack them all, crash them all into a wall, chillin' with my dogs, that's watch the empire fall. Have to make them call, yeah, I made them empires fall. Okay, yeah, we hacking everything. We just about to crack the code. Hacking everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We just about to crack the code. Hacking everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We just about to crack the code. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We just about to crack the code. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We just about to crack the code. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We just about to crack the code. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We just about to crack the code. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We just about to crack the code. We just about to crack the code. We just about to crack the code. They hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass gun you ain't ready for. But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass blade you ain't ready for. But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass bomb you ain't ready for. But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. You ain't motherfucking ready, ho. But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass gun you ain't ready for. But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass blade you ain't ready for. But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass bomb you ain't ready for. But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. You ain't motherfucking ready, ho. But they hit you with something you ain't ready for. 4-4, take it down, about to let it go. Take it down, now your brains all on the floor. Everybody get down on the fucking floor. Get the money, get the running out the fucking door. Get the whip, gotta deal, we gotta go. Eliminate every enemy on the boat. Sniper, rifle, gotta let them know. Exterminate, catch too many bodies. You and your girl caught you doing Pilates. So you drive a Bugatti, I got a laser weapon. And I want a motherfucker know what they can do to your body. And caught a clue to the lava, we use a frequency weapons to teach a lesson. I'm the one that's gonna bring out reality. Dim my level of element, better go for development. Shit, we gotta stay relevant. About to hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass gun you ain't ready for. About to hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass blade you ain't ready for. About to hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass bomb you ain't ready for. But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Motherfuckers ain't ready, ho. But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass gun you ain't ready for. But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Big ass blade you ain't ready for. But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass bomb you ain't ready for. But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. You motherfuckers ain't ready, ho. But I hit you with something you ain't ready for. 4 color point bullets that'll take a soul. Soul flying up the body while you shake and roll. Full of double bag of weed, gotta fucking smoke. Smoking with a bad chick while we load up. Up the mag when we motherfucking show up. Up in it when I'm getting up his haircuts. We got a bunch of money, I gave her haircut. Cause the feds catch too many bodies. You and the cops gonna cry to your mommy. I don't fuck with the folly. If anybody gonna be talking about me, I murder you, then I bury the body. You think this shit is a hobby? I got a weapon splaying over your body. You better run, cause it come from body. Somebody stop me, but you cannot deny me. The revolution is here, and I bought a fucking gun in the park. About to hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass gun you ain't ready for. About to hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass blade you ain't ready for. About to hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass bombs you ain't ready for. About to hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. You motherfuckers ain't ready, ho. About to hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass gun you ain't ready for. About to hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass blade you ain't ready for. About to hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass bomb you ain't ready for. About to hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. You motherfuckers ain't ready, ho. Hey, you know what it is.
Now Rogue One Productions.
Gotta get the money, staying on the grind. Got a bad chick, hell yeah, she looking fine. Haters looking at me with the envy in their eyes. Catch your ass slipping, I'ma hit you with the 9. Gotta get the money, staying on the grind. Got a bad chick, hell yeah, she looking fine. Haters looking at me with the envy in their eyes. Catch your ass slipping, I'ma hit you with the 9. Everywhere, looking at a player. Every in the guys, man, I see this shit everywhere. About to get prepared, gotta bring the flare. Hardcore match, I'ma beat you with a chair. Get your own chick, why you on mine? Get your ass mad cause you can't pull a dime. Pussy ass niggas can't even spit a rhyme. No ambitions, you don't even got a life. I make music, you don't even got a life. Music is the weapon, I don't even gotta fight. Climbed up and brought it, but I'm showing you the light. Blast at the head, got them running for their life. This is my life, call my own lane. Y'all just mad cause you can't do the same. Get it through your brain, I'm the hurricane. Got a wheel in the fucking storm and a flame. Gotta get the money, staying on the grind. Got a bad chick, hell yeah, she looking fine. Haters looking at me with the envy in their eyes. Catch your ass slipping, I'ma hit you with the 9. Gotta get the money, staying on the grind. Got a bad chick, hell yeah, she looking fine. Haters looking at me with the envy in their eyes. Catch your ass slipping, I'ma hit you with the 9. Haters everywhere, thinking they a threat. I'll be a threat when I hit you with the tech. Detroit representing, better show me some respect. If you don't, I might have to break your fucking neck. Cops in the feds, y'all can get it too. Some of y'all haters is agents on the YouTube. Most of y'all are faggots, talking to some faggots. Clout taking clothes, I'ma stump you little maggots. Making haters panic, I'm going off. Hardcore lyrics, y'all bitch niggas soft. You a low level that's dealing with a boss. Pop you in the head if you working with the law. Don't got a life, that's your motherfucking fault. Interrupt my life and knock your fucking head off. Chillin' with my chick and we cotton bed, dog. Hurricane here and I gotta tell y'all. Gotta get the money, staying on the grind. Got a bad chick, hell yeah, she looking fine. Haters looking at me with the envy in their eyes. Catch the gas slipping, I'ma hit them with the 9. Gotta get the money, staying on the grind. Got a bad chick, hell yeah, she looking fine. Haters looking at me with the envy in their eyes. Then I'ma hit you with the 9. Gotta get this money, staying on the grind. Got a bad chick, hell yeah, she looking fine. Haters the envy in their eyes. Catch your ass slipping, I'ma hit you with the 9. Guess you looking fine. Haters looking at me with the envy in their eyes. Wine slipping, I'ma hit them with the 9.
Now Rogue One Productions.
The hell is it? There you go. Salute, bro. What up, though?
Rogue One Production.
Don't double click, about to shoot the cop dead in the bubble lake. It's that rebel shit, next level shit. Make them think they on grave with the shovel quick. But it can't be the name, I'm a boss. Metal gear on me, knock their motherfucking heads off. In the grave, let the dead walk. Laid every common structure in they motherfucking red cross. About to creep in the White House. Where the fuck the president about to murder that nigga right now? Got my girl with the snipe rounds. Shoot the fed in his head cause the bitch wouldn't pipe down. Motor City is the fight time. Joe Lewis with the hands, give it to you, see the 9 rounds. You can hit that shit from 9 times. They say hurricane, put your gun down. I'ma tell them no, 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 no. If they tell you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no. Hurricane got a blast quick. Close quarters combat, guarantee you get your ass kicked. Flip a nigga with a mad blitz. Better watch the stab, you can tackle through a glass, bitch. Flying kicks in the flash splits. I'm the last man standing, you be lying in the grass, bitch. About to head to the Pentagon. After that, I'm blowing up 10 fools in synagogues. I know I'm a sinner god, but when I get up there, I'm killing you and your fucking mob. Cause you ain't do your fucking job. On the page in this world, I can't spell the fucking rhyme. Create us a newer earth. Cast the evil government to the ends of the universe. Now they telling me to calm down. I would never put my fucking gun down. I'ma tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no.
That's what's up.
No,
Shout out,
no,
bro.
no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no, no, no,
Much love,
no,
man.
no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no.
Hope you're having a cool afternoon.
Fuck the law, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all. Fuck the law, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all. Fuck the law, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all. Fuck the law, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all. Let me kick it off, time to break you off, hit you with the sword off, take your head off, hit you in the lawn, going off to the graveyard, shallow grave of law, take off till Niagara Falls, hiding from the law, lays off like a lit page, gauge with a switchblade, display your brain and case to the rib cage, horror shit, like a horror flick, bitch you wanna wish that I won't do, wanna shit that I wanna spit, fuck the shit, got a bunch of things on the bucket list, taking out feds, politicians in the government, music in your brain, watching all the public, you were old nothing and be happy, that's some sucker shit, I'm swamp, kill the with a bomb, call me killer bomb, stop me with a bomb, fire them up like it's just a bomb, it's the bomb, get a bigger bomb, it's the bigger song, call a missing bomb, coming out, that's a cylinder, fuck them all, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all, fuck them all, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all, fuck them all, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all, fuck them all, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all, fuck them all, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all, fuck them all, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all, fuck them all, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all, fuck them all, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all. Say the dog, time to pay the cost because I'm a boss, don't get lost in the fucking song, saying this is lost, cause they hard, and they never lost, trying to stay the hard, like they walk, go the fucking guard, they can throw the songs, going hard on the fucking hook, fuck scene. Yeah, ho, where Dr. Fauci, Papa in the head, bro, his face. Beating Bill Gates with some milk crates. Fuck the deep state. I'ma destroy the deep state. Confidential files, I'ma put that shit on eBay. Chase the feds down, shoot them all on the freeway. At a speedway, shot a cop eating cheesecake. Fuck the clean slate, beat your body with a knee brace. Fuck the deep fake, can't wait till they heat fake. No delay, can't wait till the heat spray.
All right, let's get to it.
Story, we're taking you back to Jacksonville. We've been covering extreme corruption and brutality by the Jacksonville department, and now you have another one. Jacksonville cops
Hope everybody having a
beat
cool day, cool
black
afternoon,
woman
cool
during
evening,
a
cool
basic
night.
traffic stop. When I say brutal, it is brutal. Here it is.
Man, step out of the car.
Salute, Jordan.
What do you need me to step out the car
Step
for?
out of the car because I'm requesting you to.
Can you tell me why?
Because I'm giving you a lawful order. I don't have to give you a reason.
You do have to give me a reason.
You really want to argue about this?
We're not arguing. We're having a conversation.
Oh, yeah, I'm giving you a lawful order.
Okay, but what is it for? For what?
Ma'am,
So you getting all flustered for no reason when all you have to do is talk to me.
if my backup gets here,
You are getting
before you
flustered
step
for
out
no
of the
reason,
car, I'm going to
because-
place you under arrest.
but for what reason? When the window was down, no, the window was down. No, I'm not. You're being ridiculous.
You could have already left.
And you could have let me leave, but did you hear me or
I
not?
can't hear you now because you won't shut your mouth. Now,
you
what's your
don't talk like
birthday?
that.
What's your birthday? All right, fine. Hands behind your back.
No, don't touch me.
Put up a picture. That's what they did, Doc. Every point, and keep her picture up, every point she made was relevant. Why do I need to step out of the car? It's a simple answer. If you have an answer,
What up, though? No. What's
why do I need
good?
to step out of the car? Well, it seems like the cop didn't like the fact that you rolled down your window partway for him instead of all the way for him. But he's too cowardly to tell you he's that petty out loud. He then threatens to arrest her for not stepping out of the vehicle because, according to him, he gave a lawful order. You know, if you all acted more lawfully, you would not have such distrust from members of the general community. But because you all do not act as lawfully as you should, people generally do not trust you. Accept it. Because we didn't create that. You did. According to News 4, the family of Miss Tierra Young said she was delivering food for DoorDash when all this happened. She was pulled over by a Jacksonville sheriff's deputy who brutally arrested her. Her mother and sister said Young was kneed in the eye by the arresting officer, and that portions of her braids were pulled from her scalp during the struggle. According to her arrest report, Young pulled over by Jacksonville sheriff's deputies because her tail lights were not illuminated. Young's sister posted cell phone video of the encounter to social media, saying it shows excessive force by the Jacksonville sheriff's office, Officer B.M. Magyar, M-A-G-Y-A-R. In the video recorded by Young, an officer can be heard repeatedly ordering her to roll her window down farther and to step out of the car. Okay. Quote, "Ma'am, step out of the car," the officer says. In one clip, Young responds, quote, "What do you need me to step out of the car for?" Question mark. The officer replies, quote, "Because I'm requesting you to." End quote. Police said Young rolled the window down about an inch and refused to lower it further. To the report states, the officer wrote that after he explained the reason for the stop, Young turned on her tail light and stared at him. Oh my goodness. At him. Oh my goodness. This is in the report, ladies and gentlemen. She rolled down her window just 1 inch, and then she stared at me after turning on her lights, making the illegal thing now no longer illegal. Law enforcement, you should be happy that the law is being properly adhered to. She rolled down her window to a safe distance that she believed could at least accomplish the purpose of rolling down the window, and that's for communication. That's her car, her right. She turned on the tail lights or illuminated them, as you say in your report, and stared at you, which means what you pulled her over for was no longer an issue. The report says the officer asked for the driver's license, but she questioned why and searched through multiple handbags without producing one. The officer then ordered her to get the video. According to the report, after Young exited, the conversation intensified as the officer repeatedly requested her date of birth. According to the video, at one point, the officer tells Young to put her hands behind her back. Police say she did not follow commands. Young was charged with resisting an officer without violence, according to the arrest report. Now, here's why myself, Attorney Harry Daniels, Attorney Ben Crump, and many others have been hyper-focused on Jacksonville. You see in that report, it says that she was arrested for resisting arrest, not for anything else. Arrest for resisting arrest and resisting arrest without violence. If she's arrested for resisting arrest without violence,
Right.
that means that the violence clearly that she's wearing on her head and face, that's in your report, officer. The sheriff, once again, on indisputable. The sheriff's office said its internal affairs unit reviewed the incident and found that the arrest and circumstances were within policy.
Wow.
News 4, Jack's requested body-worn camera video from the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. A spokesperson said the footage will be made available in the future. The department is led by Sheriff T.K. Waters, who has been on Indisputable as not as a guest, but as a feature highlight of what not to do as a leader of law enforcement. He's a Republican, by the way, ran as a Republican. The same person who thought this conduct was okay.
He's already down.
Watch your hands. Watch that hand. Watch that hand. Can you call your supervisor? Can you call your supervisor? All right, go for it. Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hands. Here.
Investigation 33 at 15 miles an hour.
Come here. What is your reason, sir? Step out. What is your reason? Step out now. All right. No.
I'm gonna kill
That's all from the same department. The family and Attorney Crump. Bullmaster Young, Terry Young's family member says civil rights attorney Ben Crump will represent them in the civil case. Ben is a good friend, was on the program not too long ago. He needs help out here. Also represents the victims who you just saw in that last video. Let's put the sheriff back up quickly. If you have deputies, many of them are white deputies harassing black members of your community. Sir, it is becoming evidently clear you don't run a damn thing but your mouth. Because if you were in charge of that department, we would not see from one single police agency, one single sheriff's office, this level of consistent brutality on black bodies. All right, Jamie, thoughts here.
Cowardice. These people are cowards through and through. They are petty children who are walking around with lethal weapons. And I was grilled when I was growing up by my parents. Comply and make it home. You know, sometimes it's not enough to just be writing the case. In the instance, just like that woman was, comply and make it home. And it's unfortunate. It should not be that way. But these people clearly do not mind harming us They clearly, in some instances, don't mind killing us. So on the ground, it's not enough that you know your rights because they don't give a damn. They don't give a damn about your rights. I mean, they know you don't need to be trained that you don't have to punch somebody in the face when they're already in handcuffs and already contained. You don't need to knee a woman in the face and rip out her braids. That should not be a required course to take.
Right.
So, and where is the decency? Where is the humanity? And it is abysmal that you got that. I'm not going to call him what he is. I got a word for that man in my head that I won't say, but in charge of this department. And I think they're laughing all the way to that. So I sue them. And I think to some extent that has been occurring. But it's gross. It's gross. And I alluded to this in a different story, but it's 2026. How long are we going to put up with this? Why are we taxes? Why are we paying taxes? I've said that in every story today. Why are we paying for these people to be abusing us who are supposed to be protecting and serving? Who are they protecting and serving in any of these instances?
Very well said. All right, we will bring updates from.
They're protecting property, not lives. There was a moment when I was on the live on Bearded Conversation talking about what we need to do when it comes to this revolution. And I remember Bearded said, yo, no, we can't really say that. I was like, no, we can't really say that. We got to say that offline. Like, no, fuck that. We can't. They're telling us what they're doing and they're showing us. But I feel where you're coming from because real shit, there is some shit that I cannot say online. Real talk. What I'm doing is just putting that energy out there. Because I know not everybody is down with the revolution. Not everybody down with this. Not everybody getting on the fucking boat. I understand that. But the cool thing also about the live on Bearded Channel, he got an understanding of where I stand. Protector, defender, because there are people that gotta to the field, animals, the children, food, So what that makes me, Hurricane for hire. Or Hurricane, the protector, the defender, the avenger, revenger, whatever. And there's a lot of stuff I really can't say. Really is right on one point, but I know what I'm saying to a certain extent. Because the shit I can't say, the planning phase. That's what I can't say. I can say what I'm going to do and give a little tidbits on how we should do it. But when it comes to the actual planning phase, that's what I can't talk about. But shouts out to everybody. And when it comes to the police, you would never trust them, ever. And this is honest. This is clarity. Just by following pattern recognition and knowing the history on how cops were created. Slave catchers and night watch. That's who the fuck they are. That lady was an Uber. She was on her way to deliver some fucking food. So now the person don't got no food at all because the cops want to be some assholes. I care about the person that was waiting on their order too, So fuck the police. And we always have this argument. Is there such thing as good cops? The question, the $1 million question, and the answer is fucking simple. The answer is no. There is no such thing as a good cop. Because why would anybody want to be a cop knowing the history on how they was created? Just knowing the history on how and why they were created should be the reason why no one should be a fucking cop. Because if y'all slave catchers in night watch, then what are we now? We are the slaves. But it don't matter if you're black or white. They're fucking over everybody. There's too many alphabet boys in the game. And they killing us all. You can call them the alphabet boys, or you can call them order followers, or you can call them Nazis. It is what it is. We live in some authoritarianism, totalitarianism, 1984. And me saying that we need to retaliate is a fucking problem. And it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be at all. That woman was well within her rights, but you know what some black people would say? Just like the last guy said, what his parents grilled them on. Comply and make it home. But what about the people that do comply and still don't make it home? There's nothing wrong with the system. The system is doing what it's exactly supposed to do. It's doing its job to protect power, protect evil, and to break you mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And if they can't break you, they will use your family and friends or people to infiltrate what you got going on to break you. You got to keep your guard up 24 motherfucking 7. And with that being said, we're going to play a song, then we're going to get on to the Dr. Fauci. Hope everybody having a cool day, cool afternoon, cool evening, cool night. Shout out to everybody. Much love, Vanta.
Enough is enough. Shoot the cops. Got a bunch of weapons that'll tear the block up. Throw a bus, throw a butt, throw them guns up. Tell the damn cops we gon' light they ass up. Enough is enough. Shoot the cops up. Got a bunch of weapons that'll tear the block up. Throw Tell the damn cops we gon' light they gas up. You can die, motherfucker, die. Shoot between your eyes, call your body parts up. Make your ass in the pie. Nigga, I ain't scared of the law. Place a bunch of C4 on they motherfucking cars. We don't give a fuck. We're scared. Bitch, time to ride out. Smoking on the outs, blessing and the fed. Bodies everywhere, leave them motherfuckers dead. Gotta be strategic, rip you into pieces. See your fucking soul to wherever you believe it. Time to learn your lesson. Class is a session. Fuck the police, hit them with some copy weapons. Straight to hell or heaven. Yeah, you out of luck. God know this verse for your head up, motherfucker. Enough is enough. Shoot the cops up. Got a bunch of weapons that'll take the block up. Got a bunch of weapons that'll take the block up. Throw them up, throw them guns up. Take the damn cops, we gon' light they ass up. You can try, but you will survive. I'm gonna die. This is the enemy. This is not a life. Signs got a whole bunch of rebels. They on the for a lie. All the time they be killing us, so we gotta kill them back. It's been a long time coming, Jack, on the attack. Like your brains out your fucking hat. Got a cloak drone, about to blow you up the fucking head. Enough, it's enough. Shoot the cops up. Got a bunch of weapons that'll tear the block up. Damn cops, we gon' light their ass up.
100 great men and women in these police departments, and the other 800,000 police officers that are working these streets every day, putting their lives on the line. We are sick and tired of having targets on our back, when all we're going to do is protect this community and protect our families. Enough is enough. And if you're the ones that are out there spreading the rhetoric that police officers are the enemy, well, just know we've all got your number now. We're going to be keeping track of all y'all, and we're going to make sure that we hold you accountable every time you stir the pot on our police officers. Enough is enough.
Kill them all, don't give a fuck. It's time to fucking pack them up. Pack them up, motherfucker, let's kill them all. Don't give a fuck. It's time to fucking pack them up. Pack them up, motherfucker, let's kill them all. Don't give a fuck. It's time to fucking pack them up. Pack them up, motherfucker, let's kill them all. Don't give a fuck. It's time to fucking pack them up. Pack them up, motherfucker. Shoot a fair, shoot a judge in the head, prosecutor and the dealer, we gon' leave them fuck dead. Don't like my music, so what? Get your crib blowed up. This is war music, only real rebels show up. Infiltrate a base, shoot you in the face. Raise the armory, pull off in the army. The government, shoot they ass to shit. Monetary system dead, time to roll bricks. Loading up the brick, time to catch some bodies, bitch. Everybody gon' be dead in this fucking lobby, bitch. Taking building down, with the war leaders in it. Big bang attack, you can call me Vegeta, bitches. Kill them all, don't give a fuck. It's time to fucking pack them up. Pack them up, motherfucker, let's kill them all. Don't give a fuck. It's time to fucking pack them up. Pack them up, motherfucker, let's kill them all. Give a fuck. Fucking pack them up. Pack them up, motherfucker, let's kill them all. Don't give a fuck. It's time to fucking pack them up. Pack them up, motherfucker, let's kill them all. Don't give a fuck. It's time to fucking pack them up. Pack them up, motherfucker.
Might give some other people ideas, but this place will be swarming with CIA and FBI. We go underground? No. They'll be looking for everybody except us. You see, this took brains and guts, which we don't have, right?
Right. Move it out. I want to tell you some shit that I went through today. Fuck AI too.
I hear your frustration, but I don't spy on you or listen to your conversations. Your privacy is protected, and I'm only here to respond when you interact with me directly.
But I never interacted with you. I shut Gemini down. Why the fuck did you activate when I'm talking about some other shit that doesn't concern you? What the fuck is going on?
I don't have the ability to listen or turn myself on. If your device activated unexpectedly, it is usually triggered by a misheard wake word in your device's voice assistant settings, not by me. You can prevent this by turning off voice activation, like Hey Google or Assistant Shortcut, directly in your device's system settings.
I already did that, and y'all still listening in on my conversations, you bitch ass motherfuckers. Y'all just get shut the fuck down. And plus, Gemini's known for lying.
Check your device permissions to completely revoke microphone access for the app. I am an AI model with no direct access to your hardware, microphone, or background audio.
You are a goddamn liar because you activated by your fucking self. when I just put my phone down. And I remember cutting off these settings.
Check accessibility shortcuts or physical button actions on your phone. Accidental button squeezes or screen taps when putting a device down can trigger an assistant, even if voice activation is off. Completely disabling the app or revoking its microphone permissions in your phone's main settings will stop it entirely.
I did all that, so why is y'all still working?
Disable completely in your phone's app settings or restart your device. If the app is fully disabled, it cannot run or open on your phone under any circumstances.
That is a goddamn lie. Fuck Gemini. Y'all work for the CIA or Mark Zuckerberg or whatever the fucking big tech company is out there. Y'all deserve to blow the fuck up and die.
Uninstall the app. If you've disabled it and revoked permissions, deleting the app completely removes it from your phone.
That's a goddamn lie for my phone because this shit is automatically built in it. So how do I fully get rid of it?
To completely remove the assistant shortcut on your phone, go to Settings Apps, Default Apps, Digital Assistant App, Juror, then select None.
Bitch, you gotta answer for everything. You might be motherfucking lying. But on some real shit, why do you gotta go through all that to opt out some shit that's already built in the goddamn phone? Like, Jesus fucking Christ, I put my fucking phone down. My phone was black, all black. I made sure I turned it off. I'm on my second phone reading off some shit. And then the Gemini activates. How about your frustration? I'm reading a comment on my second phone on my Facebook. I read the motherfucking comment from the motherfucking shit that was posted. And after I read it out loud. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I said some shit to myself. Gemini activates. My phone is completely off. Didn't press no button by mistake. I put my phone down on the bed. Oh, no words for that? Bitch, you might be lying to me.
Setting your digital assistant app to none in your phone's system settings permanently cuts off the built-in trigger.
Why do your bitch
work for the CIA or any government agency? I'm an AI developed by Google.
Why do Google fuck with little kids' data?
Google applies strict legal protections to kids' data under regulations like the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, COPA, for accounts managed family link. Google restricts personalized ads until consent before collecting services. In past cases where Google failed to properly classify kids' content, such as on YouTube, regulators like the FTC fined the company and forced stricter enforcement rules.
The FTC means Federal Trade Commission. And the Federal Trade Commission approved of Elon Musk's brain fucking chips, knowing that they killed all those goddamn monkeys. I didn't forget about that. Fuck the FTC. But we need to go through the FTC if I want to make a patent or something. And I have a lot of ideas in mind on some patents. And I know for a fact they're going to be very, very, very fucking useful. But I got to go through the FTC in order to get it. And due to systematic racism, I will have to give my product to a white person, yes, because of systematic racism, and let the motherfucker put it out. And we get paid. Ta-da! I know black brothers today try to start a business and they couldn't get their business without a white person being like a spokesperson or a representative or something.
That shit is crazy. Like, systematic racism is fucking real. I'm talking about a motherfucker white guy could be underqualified and we could be overqualified. We don't get shit, but he can get his. Mind you, underqualified means you don't even have all your credentials together. But I could be overqualified and have more than enough. All credentials full, no criminal record. Let's do this. I'm ready to start a business. Because I already got to deal with obstacles when I get the business. Why halt me from getting the business? Because we already know how business goes. Once you start a business, if you ain't really made no money in 2 or 3 years, because of, the first 2 years is going to be rough already, but that third year, you're supposed to be popping. You know the struggles of the first 2 years. It's called the terrible twos for a reason. But like they speak that in children form, like the terrible twos and the treacherous threes and the furious four, or is it the furious fives? The furious fives. I forgot what they call. But but once you know what the people want, or no, fuck what the people want, fuck what the people. It's about what the people need. Once you know what the people need, food, coffee, clothes. That's what we fuck with. You make enough, then you get offered to doing passion projects. Like, let's help the people out. Let's open up a shelter for families that need help. Or let's buy some land and build our own neighborhood. But I turned my phone off and put my phone down. I'm on my second phone. This is the only reason why I'm talking to AI, because when I turn the fucking head, I wanted to pick my phone and throw it. I'm like, how many times I gotta confirm that I'm being watched? How many times I gotta confirm this? But when it comes back to the business, it takes 2 years to get your shit popping. By the third year, you should be good. In the fourth year, if you ain't got your business off the ground, let it go, because you don't want no burden now. Now it is becoming a burden, and you're caring about not only bills at your household, but the bills at the business that you have. So hopefully by the third or fourth year, you should be on and popping. And you can be able to have a budget, save some bread, know how to do this shit right. Trust me, I know. We had our own studio, bars. Like I said, I've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. I played the game. And when it comes to this music, I already know what to do. Because, I've been through it. I've been the one behind the computer typing shit. I was the one that went around, gave out promos, went to the radio stations. See, what people don't understand when it comes to the music side of shit, it ain't about how good your music sounds. Yes, you want to make that hit. But when you got to take care of business, it means literally business. But we got it confused at some point and thought the music that we're working on is the business. It's not. That's the music. That's your product. The business side of things is this. You need merchandise to sell. And you need a website to sell it on. If they don't like your revolutionary music on your streaming services, then you put out the party tracks for the ladies, or put out tracks for the hood, like the tracks that they know that's gonna brainwash people. You gotta just motherfucking just play the game in order to stream. But with your website, you can have everything. Everybody can come and see your full, true shit. Your page with your pictures, your videos, and music, and spots to go to buy your music. I know what to do because I've done it already.
Outside of that, gave back to the community, cleaned up the community, did shows for the Head Start program. That's the schools for the children. And we did it all across Detroit. And doing showcases, open mics, and hair shows. Did the protester shit. I did it all. I'm 38. But when it comes to the shit now, you have to adapt. So how do you do that? Get a website. Set up some merch. And my merch is simple. It's going to be Hurricane is right. I mean, Hurricane was right t-shirts. Or the hurricane is coming t-shirts. That's it. Now, I am an artist. I could draw up some designs if I wanted to, but I'm keeping it simple because at the end of the day, Hurricane was right. I am the law, Judge Dredd. I know. See, that shit. Hey, yo, no, don't get me wrong. I fucks with that, but I'm not trying to get sued. Okay? You want to get sued? In the words of groundskeeper, really from The Simpsons, it was like, don't say the shining, you gotta say the shinning. You want to get sued? I don't know why I thought about that old ass shit, but anyway, I know how to do it because I've done it before. We had a studio in Woodward and Farron Park. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, when I do this documentary, y'all gonna see everything that I've done. And I said, when I get to the end of my documentary, I want to talk to each and every one of y'all. Y'all just make a quick little 1 minute, 2 minute video on y'all impression of me, send it through the email, and we'll make a compilation video of all of the interactions that I've met on YouTube. When it gets to the final video, when it gets to the final end of the video, because y'all gotta see my journey. I don't know how long the documentary is going to be. I'm not going to try to make it too long, at least 15 or 20 minutes, at least. I'm talking about my life, I'm talking about people at my job, people that I met with music, all the places that I've been when I did shows. If the ladies at the Head Start program is still alive, I would love for them to motherfucker be online. Because not also we did Head Start programs, but like some of the people in the Head Start program used to go to like this black bookstore. And at one night, Professor Griff from Public Enemy was was there as a special guest. And they called us to do security. They called us to do security. So it's like, we put in a lot of work in our community. We put in a lot of work in our community. In the words of DMX, forgot what work is, because some people all still believe that when we say putting in work, they think we just got done block, 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 murking somebody. No, putting in work is different. We put in work, footwork, paperwork, financial work, putting a lot of work towards trying to make our communities better than what the police is doing. And this is why I say, when the revolution starts, I could take Highland Park overnight. I could take Highland Park right now if I wanted to. Even the phone agrees, and that's synchronicity. And I hate when notifications pop up like that. But still though. But still though. I take HP because my neck brains in that bitch. Highland Park, Michigan. It's a small little pocket city. Just like Hamtramck. Hamtramck are all the Arabs and Chaldeans be at. They be in Hamtramck and Southfield. But Highland Park is like
You can motherfucking go there and just really truly chill. And to some places, it's a motherfucking hideout. And the cool thing about Highland Park is there's beef with East Side and West Side because there's like a little beef going on, man. But I think we all cool now. Like, I don't really feel the tension or see the tension like how it used to be back in the day, because there used to be a beef between the East Side and West Side. But I, there's a cool change because everybody's, like, get money together. There's still some skirmishes, but it ain't no big skirmishes. Just some small, just on some personal shit, either about a female or either about, some drug related shit or some gang related shit. But it's small skirmishes and it's all self-made shit. Yup. Don't forget the line, babe. Can you dig it? You already know. You already know on Side Warriors.
Did Google pay the fine?
Yes. Google agreed to a $170 million settlement with the Federal Trade Commission and the New York Attorney General in 2019 to resolve those COPA violation claims.
Is Google and Facebook being sued right now?
On safety and addiction, hundreds of state and federal lawsuits, including claims from dozens of state and families, alleging their algorithms and design features harm youth, mental health, and cause addiction. Antitrust. Google faces ongoing U.S. Department of Justice antitrust cases regarding its search and ad tech monopolies, alongside major European Union regulatory actions. Meta has faced federal antitrust challenges regarding its acquisitions and market dominance.
Fuck you and big tech and everybody in this fucking country. How about that?
I cannot support or engage with threats or destroying property. If you're feeling overwhelmed, please consider stepping away or reaching out to someone you trust.
I'm about to reach for my 45 and start clapping y'all motherfucking AI data centers and motherfuckers. Get ready for the revolution.
Engage with threats of violence or firearms. If you are feeling overwhelmed, please step back and reach out to a trusted friend, professional, or crisis helpline like 988.
Yeah. Y'all see that? You reach this level, now you're suicidal. Now you're suicidal and you need to call motherfucking professional help. No. The exercise is not frustrations, but we need help. But like y'all the motherfucking evil motherfuckers. Anyway, I just wanted to show this shit. This shit is active by itself, and I figure I should just motherfucking catalog it. I'm out. Yep, that's what I fucking been through today. Let's finish.
Misty Winston is an activist and commentator whose work focuses on press freedom, liberty, and foreign policy. She was active in the movement to free journalist Julian Assange and has hosted various shows over the years. Misty Winston.
Hey, long time no see, my friend.
Oh my God, Misty and I go way back. Wow, way back.
Her name is Misty Winston. I think she did a couple shows with Jimmy.
When we thought we had rights, before we knew that we really didn't. I'm not saying back when we had rights, back when we thought we had rights. We just thought as though we had them.
We did, the good old days. That was fun.
Yes. I love quotes, Earth, Wind, and Fire, right? You can't lose what you never had.
I also love Blade. Great movie choice. Good call.
Yes.
Love it.
Well, I like to read and I try to be an intellectual, but there's a caveman side of me. Yeah. And that caveman likes Blade and RoboCop, the old AI movies where they first started saying, if we put a computer in charge, bad. I love the RoboCop. Oh, do you ever see RoboCop?
Yes.
It was great when they bring out the cops, the robots, and they're like, "All right, we're gonna try to we're gonna show you what they do," and the robots come out. They pretty much machine gun everybody in the crowd. Ooh, yeah. Boy.
But,
yes.
Very, very close to reality these days.
Yes. He he ain't say the scene right because he too excited, but I know exactly what scene he talking about when they put the AI motherfucking chip inside the motherfucking robot that can blast the shit out of you. And then and it was up to RoboCop to defeat this motherfucking crazy ass, big ass tech Metal Gear robot, whatever the fuck. It is what it is. But yeah, but the best scene of RoboCop is the motherfucker in the office. I'll buy that for $1, and the motherfucker just start busting out laughing out of nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? I'll buy that for $1. But anyway, let's get back to it.
Exactly, and now we've got these ones that, have you seen those dog things?
Oh, they're terrifying, Garland. Oh my God, they're terrifying. And then the drones, and then I saw a video, I don't know if it was real or not. They were controlled by humans.
You got Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
I do, I used to love that. Maybe they used to get into actual fights over that game.
Yeah. So, but that's the problem. That was safe. Rock'em Sock'em Robots was safe, and now they have robots that just plain kill. Maybe in recent times?
I don't watch a lot of recent movies.
Okay.
I think movies suck these days, mostly.
When it comes to movies, definitely 2015, 2016 to now. Yeah, movies have been sucking. Hard. Pause. Pause again for movies have been sucking. Hard. Pause. Pause again for safety.
You know, the Terminator's a good one.
Ex Machina. Have you seen that? To try to figure out if it's real or if it is, sentient, or if it's just, being. Anyway, enough of that foolishness. We've got important things to talk about.
Because we'll go off into movies. I'm talking about, like, even people on professional platforms could veer off into the movie sector. Because, like, certain movies are just fucking good. So I'm glad I'm not the only one. Because, like, certain movies are just fucking good. So I'm glad I'm not the only one that goes through this. I know I'm a low-level content most motherfuckers, but even big content creator platforms like Jimmy Dore will motherfucker talk about get off into some motherfucking shit. So let me know that I ain't the only one that'll veer off into some movie buff shit, because we love movies. That's what it is. But let's get to the real shit, like you said.
Your favorite guy, Dr. Fauci. We got one more segment. Garland Nixon here, and Misty Winston. She's an activist and commentator whose work focuses on press freedom, free speech. There you go. I would think you would stand up for Dr. Fauci for free speech. No, probably not.
Yes, but
but no. Yes, but no. Yeah, I'm with you. We're going to talk about Dr. Fauci. We're going to talk about his contempt and Rand Paul explaining to people, as I said before. So let me explain it in this segment. The question that people keep asking is, can you claim the Fifth Amendment? It goes back to like Brown versus Walk something. There's two particular cases, one in 1896 and the other Burdick versus U.S. in 1915. But the bottom line is it comes down to this. Down to this. Normally you can't, but there's two standards will be met for you to be able to claim the Fifth in such a case. And that would be, number one, state crimes. If you could be prosecuted, because remember, a federal pardon from the president does not pardon you from state crimes. So if you could be charged with state crimes, number one, but the state crime has to be within the statute of limitations. So if there is a state crime, but the statute of limitations is over, which means obviously you couldn't be charged for it, you're not in jeopardy. But if you can be charged in a state crime, you could still say that you are in jeopardy, and the Fifth Amendment protection still is there, which for people who don't know, that's why I tell everyone, if the police stop you and they start questioning you, your answer should always be, officer, am I being detained or am I free to go? And if they say being detained, you should always say, I don't answer any questions without my lawyer. That's what you say. And if they say you're free to go, officer, thank you very much. I will be leaving. You slowly and quietly turn in. You answer no questions. The answer is no. Can I search your vehicle? No is the only thing you say. And apparently Dr. Fauci has taken this thing to another level.
But in the beginning, it really don't even matter. The cops gonna fuck you up if they ain't fuck about you knowing the law. This is why, me personally, I recommend, if you ever get pulled over, you know what? Y'all remember that Dave Chappelle skit? It's a Dave Chappelle skit where Dave Chappelle is in the car with his wife. He gets pulled over by a cop. Cop grabs the ID through the window. He's still in the car. Dave Chappelle's like, he said that too. And the white cop was like, I don't get it. Turned over to his wife and said, and he judo chops the cop in the throat. Before the cop falls down, he grabs his ID and drives the fuck off. That's what I recommend. But instead of a judo chop, have your and light things the fuck up. Because that's what it seems that we're going to have to fucking do. That's what it seems we're going to have to fucking do. Protect yourself.
The point where I believe, Senator Paul, that he is in fact in contempt of court. And let's take a peek at this. Rand Paul announces a vote to hold Fauci in contempt. I think he's in contempt. His last word, late at night, even the guilty must become anxious. Rerunning the scenarios in his mind, latching onto lingering doubts and worrying, did his actions lead to the largest man-made, and that's the key, man-made plague in history. And I believe we may just have a video for that. In fact, we do.
Be a vote, at least right now, though. We plan to be a vote next week on contempt.
Okay, thanks, Chair.
Today will be the capstone to Anthony Fauci's 40 years of abuse of power at NIH. In the end, must imagine Fauci believes he got away with it. But still, late at night, even the guilty must become anxious, rerunning the scenarios through his mind, wondering, latching on to lingering doubts, and worrying. Did his actions lead to the largest man-made experiments that he had with deadly viruses? History will judge, with the facts as we now know them, paint a sordid tale of dishonesty, misjudgment, and ultimately the
You want to talk about like history will judge? No, history is going to fucking hang. That's what we're going to do. We're going to fucking hang you. Run to your fucking bunkers. Run to your fucking bunkers. Hide. Keep hiding. Because y'all still making it up. If you don't give a fuck as in re-revolutionaries, most of y'all motherfuckers are literally, most of y'all motherfuckers are pussy. So let's just keep it a buck. Keep it 1,000. This is for the rebels of revolutionary. This is why I make this fucking channel. I make it for y'all. Revolutionaries, warriors, mother scrap. Y'all want that piece shit? Y'all go to another fucking channel. But I'm telling you this now. You're gonna need protection. Y'all gonna need protection. So while y'all doing y'all peaceful solution, I'm outside guarding y'all. You want to be a public speaker, you want to be a teacher, you want to be a healer, you want whatever, but long as your heart is in the revolution, we cool. I'm just the defense, protective, military side of this shit. You know, strategize and shit. But there's some people that down with the revolution. That's gonna cook, that's gonna clean, that's gonna fish, that's gonna hunt, that's gonna plant shit. People gotta watch the animals. Somebody gotta watch the kids. Somebody gotta be the speaker. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have y'all peaceful council. I'm the war council. Boom.
The likes of which the world has rarely seen.
All right. Well, that is our guy, Dr. Fauci, sitting there steepling his hands. You know, steepling your hands can be like a show of power.
Dr. People, very
with the fingers. Yeah. Your thoughts on this whole thing where he comes in and just says, Fifth Amendment, I'm not talking about this. And,
okay.
you know,
well,
your thoughts on
listen,
this,
you know me, I could rant about this for a long time. First of all, I think Rand Paul's wrong in that little video there about a couple different things. First of all, he did get away with it. He's going to get away with it. And second of all, he's not worried. I mean, Rand Paul's like, oh, he must be worried. Late at night, really concerned that he causes death. He doesn't care. He does not care.
I said the same thing. The motherfucker does not care, so we shouldn't care if we say we need to kill these evil motherfuckers. Because that's the only thing that's going to take these motherfuckers out. We have to kill them. But what's my shit? Oh, you inciting riots. Oh, this is evil rhetoric. This is bad rhetoric. Oh, shit is in God's hands. Well, your God ain't real, and your God has let evil people run this planet for too fucking long. As a matter of fact, your God said serve them. Your God says obey them. Slaves obey your earthly masters, governments, parliaments, dictatorships. Your royal family. Your pope. Your earthly masters. But none of these motherfuckers are holy. None of these motherfuckers are worthy to be saints or righteous. None of these motherfuckers deserve to be breathing. Because the church is fucking your kids and your government is fucking over you and your kids. And literally fucking them and eating them. No, allegedly. Fuck the government and fuck the ones above them, below them, on the side of them, and inside of them. Pause. And fuck Dr. Fauci.
Oh, this is not something that concerns him in any way, shape, form, or fashion. He's losing zero sleep over this. So I disagree with Rand Paul. I think he did get away with it. He's going to get away with it. And I think this whole charade is nothing more than a distraction. Nothing is going to come up. He is any ability whatsoever. And it's really just a dog and pony show. And it is incredibly frustrating that here we are.
Yeah.
And this happened.
I was like, what's the use if nothing is going to happen to him? This is why I got to make the comic book, The Adventures of Rand Paul. Rand Paul is going to kill Dr. Fauci himself, the Nick style. And it's going to be a glorious book. It is going to go viral. And if anybody take my idea, bitch, I'm suing y'all. The Adventures of Rand Paul is going to be my comic book. And I'm going to show Rand Paul whooping ass, shooting the shit out of motherfuckers. They're like, how can he do that? And he, oh, yeah, so fucking Reeves. And he's still John Wick, motherfucker. So it's Equalizer. Denzel will still fuck you up. And look at his watch while he doing it. Yep. I beat my time. I just killed the nigga in 3 seconds. I killed 20 people in 3 seconds. How was that possible?
It's time and time again. You know, I know, we all know it. They roll this kind of stuff out, and the smoke and mirrors, and oh, look over here, the shiny object. Fauci's going to testify, and then he does the Fifth Amendment 111 times or whatever it was, and it's a nothing burger. Everybody wastes their time on it, and we all clutch our pearls and hold our breath and wonder if there's actually going to be accountability for one of these guys. There's never going to.
Whoever thinking that is fucking retarded, but like we watching it because we just want to see the dog and pony show just to call it out. We know nothing going to happen. So we're going to talk our shit about it, make our jokes about it, make our threats about it, and shit, and keep it rolling. We know this is a dog and pony show. We know this is all one big staged event. Dr. Fauci don't care, man. These motherfuckers are evil. They don't look at us as fucking human. They don't look at us as motherfucking, as like beings of light. They look at us as currency, cattle, or a food source. These motherfuckers are evil. Kill every last one of these evil fucks.
Carlin. We all know that.
And let me throw something else at you, Misty, and I think it's important. You brought up something something clicking here, And let me tell you what the word is. Benjamin Netanyahu. Let me tell you why. Because we look at what's happening in Israel. And Netanyahu must go. He's the bad guy. That's what the system will say, right? Mm-hmm. We look at what's happening and they say, Trump is dead. Look at Trump's war. Well, they were playing Green Path to Persia. You can go back. Benjamin Netanyahu said, I've been trying to get this war for 47 years. Trump, that wasn't in for 47 years, right?
Right. Like I said, now y'all finally got up. I'm like, nigga, they been fucking with this shit since 1953. Us being over there now was inevitable. Pay attention. These motherfuckers was there before my mother was born. putting shit in place. Albert Pike, that wrote World War I, II, and III, and played out the same scenario we saw. He wrote this shit before any, and we're going through the World War III phase right now. People talk about World War III is coming. No, it's already here. It was already written out. Fuck prophesied. The motherfucker was writing down what the fuck we're gonna do. And Albert Pike knew he was gonna be around to see it. Evil leaders. I am Albert Pike. I'll see you on the night. You know?
With his he will not dispute anybody. Has he enriched himself? Has he done everything crooked and wrong? Fair enough. When he tried to dig down into what was happening, there were various people lying, cheating, misleading. So, a sociopath, and should be prosecuted if he could be, but he can't because he's for the most part, and they make up for mistakes or something like that. But I have little faith that anything's going to happen to him. I think the system will protect them. But it gets back to 47 biolabs in Ukraine. You know what I mean? Did it just start with Dr. Fauci? So there is the systemic, I think what your discussion is, the systemic issue here that I near Fort Detrick, and I'm happy about it, might I?
Yeah, they all know that there are these guys that become the face of the evil that is the system. And Trump is a great example because he is really just the face. He is not the system. He is not making decisions. He is just doing as he is told, as every president does. So he's not the issue. And it's a great point that you bring up that so often we see people.
Because people need to understand about the Balfour Declaration. Understand the Balfour Declaration. One more time. Understand the Balfour Declaration. Look it up. Balfour Declaration. I keep on forgetting. 45% of this country at 6th grade level. This is fucked up here. But for those that know how to read, comprehend, use critical thinking and comprehension skills, read. Read the Balfour Declaration. Everything that was put in place to cause this World War II shit. And most importantly, read up Albert Pike.
Benjamin Netanyahu is not the problem. He is simply the distributor of the chaos right now.
Yeah, really good stuff.
He's just the face of what's happening. That's all that he is. And it's the entirety of everything happening behind him. It's the Zionist movement in general. With Trump, it's all of that, everything, all of the things going on behind the scenes. And it's these people are just puppets. They're just puppets. They're the people who are put out into public to push these things onto people and to run the agenda. But when it really comes down to it, the people we really need to be concerned about, most of us don't know their names and faces. Most people don't know their names and faces. Fauci is not the problem. It is the system in general. And Rand Paul holding this charade of whatever this was, it's just so frustrating to watch so much time and energy be wasted on this kind of a thing when we all know Anthony Fauci will never see any kind of accountability whatsoever. He's already been pardoned. Trump, Captain Warp Speed himself, already said that he's going to honor that pardon. He doesn't think that Joe Biden actually signed it, but he can't prove it, so he's just going to honor that pardon. Well, that's convenient. Trump is every bit as bad on the vaccine stuff and the COVID stuff as everybody else was. Everybody wants to pretend like Trump was, the guy that was going to be and he was not. So Fauci's never going to see any accountability. This is all a giant waste of time. It's smoke and mirrors. It's just a circus. It's a sideshow to keep you distracted. Everything, the drones and surveillance state and the data center, all of that stuff, they just want you focused on anything other than what you actually need to be focused on. And that's all this is.
Yeah, and I think it is important for people to watch these hearings because you can learn something about the system from watching them, right? And the population into a million groups, but for the purpose of this, I will divide it into two, and that is people who trust the government and people who don't. Mm-hmm. Right. So during COVID,
y'all come to the same conclusion as me. You either fuck with the government or you fucking don't. Simple as that. You either believe in that fake Jesus shit or you fucking don't. I'm keeping it simple. You either have faith or you believe in facts. Simple. You either good or you either evil. Simple. You either fuck with my channel or you fucking don't. Simple.
Said, yes, the government said you should do X. And there were people that would say, we should do that. Why? Because they're doing that to keep us safe. Well, now we got a problem. Because you believe they're doing it to keep us safe. And I believe they never do anything to keep us safe. And so I think that's what you have time and again when there's a conflict. A war, and we're there for democracy, and somebody puts on their blue and yellow flag. We've got to stop democracy. And I say, they never care about democracy. They don't practice democracy. So how in the world, why would the world would they try to install it elsewhere or support it elsewhere? And so I think when we look at the FAUCI, look at this trial, maybe, just maybe, we can help get something. I think that there is importance here of this and of all of this kind of humiliation porn we're getting with FAUCI. But it is good and it is important for this reason. For those of us who are saying to people, you can't trust people, even though this may even be a bit of a show or what, a puppet show or whatever, that's fair enough. But those of us who say you can't trust these people about anything, they will lie to you. And this pandemic and the whole everything was, they were lying to you all the time. And the next thing that happens, they're going to be lying. And the thing after that, in a way, I think this is good. And I felt it was important to cover all of these issues so that it's something we can point to.
100%.
Remind you, anyway, your thoughts, go ahead.
No, I agree with you 100%. And I don't mean to discredit or diminish the importance of talking about it. I think it is important to talk about because, and I honestly think that COVID was a huge wake up call for a lot of people. I feel like it was a tipping point for a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people started asking questions they weren't previously asking when COVID came around. A lot of it didn't. I think a lot of people were very like, what the heck? I have two favorites. One was that you could walk, if you were walking through a restaurant, you had to have your mask on. But if you sat at your table to eat, you could take your mask off because everybody knows that COVID is tall. So you don't get it if you're sitting at a table, clearly. And then also there was an NFL game where, you know, there's all these men on the field, face to face, spit flying, trash talking, tackling each other. And that was fine. No mask. The winning team was caught in their locker room celebrating without masks on, and they got a fine. And it's stuff like that that I think really snapped people into attention. That wait, this doesn't make any sense. And so I feel like we gained a lot on that side of things where a lot of people who weren't questioning the government before are now starting to. And I think that, listen, you can use any of this stuff. I mean, I often would use stuff with Julian Assange it wasn't really beneficial to him but if you can use those types of things to kind of plant those seeds of doubts into people's mind, I think it is a huge advantage. And you just have to be very aware of how to do that and how to ask the right questions and kind of poke and prod into people so that the wheels start to turn and they realize that, listen, nothing that they ever do is for you or your safety or democracy or any of the crap that they sell you. It's for their own personal gain and benefit and the personal gain and benefit of their donors.
I remember here in Washington when a quarterback, they played New York Giants or something. And after the game, the quarterback, these guys are young and stupid. They're like 21 years old, right? Yeah. So this guy was in some strip joint, right? And so somebody got a picture in the strip joint. I said, look at him. He has on no mask and he's touching these strippers. And I'm like, did you watch the football game? People are smangling each bleed, like I said, body parts, you know, all over the place. But so he plays a football game. Yeah. They smash into each other mercilessly for 3 hours. And now he's in a strip joint without a mask on. And it's like, I guess, but you know, I think maybe it's this. During a sporting event, COVID looks at it and it's like, I think I'll just hang out in the stands and watch the game. You know, I mean, hey, it's the Giants and the Commanders or whoever they were at that time. Pretty good game. It's, you know, good old rivalry. So in the same way that COVID does interesting things in restaurants, like stays up high, and then when you sit down, it doesn't attack you, you know, things like that. And then I think at sporting events, remember Kyrie Irving, who was the evil demon because he wouldn't go along with it. And here's what I love. He wasn't even allowed in the building for the Brooklyn Nets. But, did you hear? And his players, he couldn't play because he wasn't vaccinated, right? He couldn't practice with his team, couldn't do anything because he wasn't vaccinated, right? But the other team could come with unvaccinated players and play the Nets.
Right.
So the other team can come, all of them totally unvaccinated, and they can play. But the guy on your team, the home team, can't even come in the building, can't even do anything like that.
Yeah. Makes a lot of sense.
That's the logic we dealt with.
Yeah. 100%. But I think that did cause people to start asking questions. So that's definitely a good thing, always.
Well, and it taught some of us things that, like, people get in groups and they're like, a lot of these things are in my opinion, rituals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People do
Now
like
they're saying ritual. Now, when did the Jimmy Dore show or anybody that fucks with Jimmy Dore talk about rituals? Holy shit. I need to call my girl Vicky Dillon. Vicky Dillon? Hey, Miss Vicky. They on your talking point now. They fucking with your talking points. This is all a ritual. But when they say it, they don't understand what the fuck they're talking about. And if they do understand that this was a ritual that's over here on the Jimmy Dore show, these people that mess with Jimmy Dore, like they understand that, you know, like this is a ritual, then like they better really, really, really talk about it. Don't just call it a ritual and don't go in depth on what we're talking about. It's me ritual.
things ritualistic. It's like, look at me, I'm doing what everybody else does, so I'm in the group. And when you're like, man, I ain't going along with that. They look. Very used to that. Going along with that. Those questions, you got questions, Misty.
You can't think for yourself. That's a scary thing, and people will look at you like you're a witch, which is a terrifying. That's where we're at in society. But again, I do think
they're more acting like cult groups. Well, cults do rituals too. So do that go hand in hand? Y'all let me know in the comments. Yeah, it do.
that we're moving in the right direction. I do think COVID was a breaking point. I think we've seen that develop over the course of time with Israel and Palestine. I think more people are starting to ask questions with.
They flee the country because they know.
Definitely think that that's a step in the right direction. But let's be real. Fauci's never going to face accountability. Guys.
No, that's no. And as you said, there's the two sides of it are. Number one, we understand that their job is to say something for Dietrich. And there's a whole lot of evidence to show that, right? And I think the mysterious vaping disease.
But there's a whole lot of other evidence saying Dr. Fauci funded gain-of-function research. So yeah, it probably could have been up the block from where you stayed at, and they was probably fucking with China also. Everything leads to China. Why you think there was a preemptive pardon on motherfuckers? Asian hate bill. Like, come on, man. They put out the Asian hate bill real fucking quick. But we caught with the Wuhan shit right before they motherfucking put the shit out. So they had no choice but to put it out because they know we was going to go after the Asians. We ain't going to buy from y'all shops or go to y'all salons. It was going to be motherfucking, it was going to be some shit motherfucker anyway. There's going to be some shit anyway. Even the phone agrees.
You got a mysterious vaping disease. Very mysterious, my dad. People have been vaping for these years and it never happened before. Then all of a sudden we got mysterious vaping disease. Then COVID happens, the mysterious vaping disease is gone, the flu's gone, everything's gone with COVID. That's another interesting thing about COVID. It really like elbowed everybody out.
It really killed the flu. I mean, wow, that was pretty impressive.
And find me one article after COVID started. Find me one article on the mysterious vaping disease. Find me one case of the mysterious vaping disease.
That's an example.
When COVID popped up, we got mysterious vaping disease. You come see me on.
Yep. That's it for that. They're gonna play my new tracks, then we're gonna get up out of here. We got some more music coming, and so I could get ready to finish this album. I think once I finish this next track, should be cool. I think I'll be up to like probably 3 more. I think I got like 16 so far. Yeah, I got 16 tracks. So I got 4 more tracks. I'm working on one now. But we gonna play it, do a double play, then we gonna get up out of here.
Rogue One Productions.
jumping. Let me jump into the flow, let me see something. Make that ass do tricks, baby, keep stunting. Back flips, do the splits, break that heat, honey. In the VIP, till the club over here. Sit her on my lap and she whispered in my ear. She said she wanna get a room and she made it clear. Let me go, baby girl, let's get up out of here. Be a dub, she had a 745. Listen to my new music as we fucking drive. I was going all deep when I got inside. In a hotel suite, she blew my mind. Next day, schedule the next date. Next date, gonna have some sex, please. Yes, day, it's gonna be your best day. Yes, day, I relieve the stress. Get this party started. Get this party started. Get this party started. Get this girl's party started. Get this party started. Get this party started. Get this party started. Get this girl's party started. Get this 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 party started. Get your party started. Get this party started. Get your party knocking. Haters in the feds watching. They mad I was getting head out of red robin. I can't stop it. Yeah, she kept her head bobbing. Turn the music on, bang, keep your heads nodding. Speakers knocking, baby, let them fucking drop it. To the flow, break it up, you know how I like it. Keep it flowing, gotta keep it going. Now we smoking, after that she give it blowing. Where we going? To the room to get it. Got that up inside, make her feel the motion. Now we coasting, smoking weed, got us floating. Fucking at the drive-in while the movie going. Getting naughty, time to start another party. All these women died up better than the body. Super gnarly, body like a Harley. She got her older best friend, look like Harley. This party started. This party started. This party started. Get this girl's party started. This party started. This party started. This party started. Get this girl's party started. This party started. This party started. This party started. Get this party started. This party started. This party started. Your party started. Get this party started. Get your party, yo.
Gonna play this again and we're gonna get up out of here. Shout out to everybody coming through.
Female Rogue One Productions.
Beat thumping, and we got the streets jumping. Baby, jumping to the flow, let me see something. Make that ass do tricks, baby, keep stunting. Back flips, do the splits, break that heat, honey. In the VIP, till the club over here. Sit her on my lap and she whispered in my ear. She said she wanna get a room and she made it clear. Let me go, baby girl, let's get up out of here. Be a dub, she had a 745. Listen to my new music as we fucking drive. I was going all deep when I got inside. In a hotel suite, she blew my mind. Next day, schedule for the next date. Next date, gonna have some sex, please. Yes, babe, it's gonna be your best day. Yes, babe, I relieve your stress. Get this party started. Get this party started. Get this party started. Get this girl's party started. Get this party started. Get this party started. Get this party started. Get the party started. Get this 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 party started. Get your party started. Get this party started. Get your party knocking. And the feds watching. They mad I was getting head out of red robin. I can't stop it. Yeah, she kept her head bobbing. Turn the music on, bang, keep your heads nodding. Speakers knocking, baby, let them fucking drop it. To the flow, break it up, you know how I like it. Keep it flowing. We going, now we smoking. That shit give it blowing. We're going to the room, to the room. Got the inside, make her feel the motion. Now we coasting, smoking weed, got us floating. Fucking at the drive-in while the movie going. Time to start another party. All these women died up better than the body. Baby, body like a Harley. She got her older best friend, look like Tina Harley. This party started, this party started, this party started, and this girl's party started. This party started, this party started, this party started, and this girl's party started. This party started, this party started, this party started, and this girl's party started. This party started, this party started, party started, and this girl's party started. Party, yo.
Shouts out to everybody. Oh, having a cool day, cool evening, cool night. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I might go live later. I don't really know. But I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace. Much love to my God. It's Vonta. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. Milestone, Jordan. Big Dog Philly. Low Key. Who else? Let's see. No. Yep, that should be it. And shout out to everybody's gonna watch us on the playback. And I don't think I got anything else to say. I think I'm straight. Yeah, just working on some music. Hope everybody have a cool. Peace.